Well, greetings and welcome, all you slip joint lovers from around the world, to Baxter's Blades. You're entering the Tiger Pit. Well, today we have for you the tale of two case Sowbellys. And I had mentioned in the video when I showed my PB&J Sowbelly that I would get back to you on this. So, as you guys all know, my burnt amber bone Sowbelly in carbon steel is very nice. Really nice burn. And I did notice that there's a small chip here at the upper corner of the shield, which was very unfortunate because it's a very nice Sowbelly. And I was debating whether or not to fill it in, like dye it so it's unrecognizable. But I took a chance. I took some photos and I sent it over to Joyce at Red Hill Cutlery with an email stating, hey, I got this, and if you guys still have them in stock, is it possible I can exchange it? Now, if they didn't have them in stock and wouldn't exchange it because they couldn't, I probably would have fixed it. Well, I didn't hear back from them for like 3 days. So I still thought, well, maybe they don't have them in stock or they're ignoring me. Well, they saw my email and sent me another email saying, Andrew, we're very sorry. We have one box one up and it's shipping out today UPS. Well, I was on a motorcycle ride. And so when I got to an area where there was service, I was checking out the email where they were going to ship it, and they had my old shipping address up in Washington State. So in panic mode, I called them up and talked to Joyce and said, hey, it looks like you guys are, thank you so much for shipping out another one. It looks like you're shipping it to the old address. And she said, hold on, let me go check to make sure UPS hasn't left yet. Well, unfortunately, they did. And it costs money to change the address on the package, which is unfortunate. So I said, no problem, Joyce. There's somebody at my old address who I can get to ship it down to me. And she said that the return label is in the box, so I have a new one on the way, and I can just package this up and ship it out. Well, I finally received it after the whole rigmarole. Of course, I had to pay to have it shipped down from Washington, which is unfortunate, but I understand there's mistakes and things happen. And I just wanted to confirm with her that my new address was in the system. Because when I had ordered this way back with my Buck Special Edition Fire Red, it was my old address because I was still going to be up in the Washington, Seattle area. So I got it the other day. I'm actually carrying it today, and this is it. You can see the difference here. Looks like my old one has a nicer burn, but the quality and fit and finish on this are great. I did notice, well, I'm carrying it today. I haven't cleaned it up because I didn't want to ruin, but you can see here, there's some polish, remnants of polish there I left, so you guys can see. Back springs are absolutely perfect. I don't see any gappage. I can't even see light through this. Here's the pile side. So, Red Hill Cutlery takes care of you. Now, in my original notes, you can see I put here customer notes. Can you please check over the case Sowbelly for fit and finish issues? Thank you for your time. Now, you notice how I didn't have to mention the Buck. Generally, you don't have fit and finish issues with them. It's only case that when I get case knives, I'll ask them to do this. Well, apparently they did not. Or, that is hard to miss. Actually, when I first unboxed it, it took me a while to notice that there was a chip in the bone there. So they probably looked over it and said, okay, it's good to go, and missed it. Well, Joyce sent me a note saying, enclosed you will find the replacement knife. We're so sorry for the inconvenience this has. Please return the defective knife with the enclosed return ship label. Thank you for your order, Joyce. Thank you so much, Joyce. I really appreciate every time you guys take care of me. You guys have above and beyond customer service. I do like how you realize that sometimes Case just delivers a subpar product. And if I was stuck with this, that would have been fine. I could have dyed it, but it's unfortunate because this is an $80-something Sowbelly. So yeah, I could not wait. I stropped off the burr today so I could throw it in my pocket. And like I said, I still have some polish there. It does feel a little gritty like my other one, which I have not really done anything to that because I'm going to ship it back as is. But blade grind looks absolutely fantastic. And the pull is about the same. For some reason, it seems a little lighter than the other ones, like the snap and pull. I don't know if maybe that could be because of the grit and the pivot. So when I clean that out and lube it up, it should be much better. But absolutely love this. I'm really glad I can finally carry this carbon steel Sowbelly. So that's the story. That was the whole shindig. I just was waiting for this one to come in so I could show it. And I'm going to ship this one out tomorrow, so I want to do this video. But it's really unfortunate. Now I can see that happening when they press in the shield. Bone is fragile and it can chip and crack. So yes, that is my video for today. And on another note, weeks ago I was at my friend's glass blowing studio, and I told you I made my first few pieces while I was hanging out with them this weekend, and I had gotten them back. Now they have to cure for like 24 hours and cool down so they don't just crack or break. So this is my very first piece, and because I didn't know how to do anything, Jeremy asked if I'd like to do a paperweight, and so this is, I guess, a paperweight. Just a blob, almost like a big marble. And we attached these colorful pieces to the outside, and they melted in. But you look at the inside there, it almost looks like a marble, which I thought was really cool. I had a friend state, looks like a tiger eye. It's very cool. There's orange and red and yellows in there. So my very first piece by Baxter's Blades, a paperweight. Well, we did another piece, and this is it. We added some blue to it, and I did the green swirl. And well, there's obviously a learning curve. Now you do get this little cracking when you break it off the rod that you're working on, and you can feel that and smooth that out. It's time consuming. But Jeremy said I could fan this out and make a plate, but it would have been a small plate, or I can make a cup. And so it's kind of a cup. It's more like a cup for coins and keys and stuff like that. But just wanted to show this to you because I was talking about it. So my very first two pieces of glass blowing. I really like the blue to this glass. It reminds me of the old Chinese fishing floats that would be hooked to the nets. See, I got a few little bubbles there, so I am an amateur, but I did want to share this with you. So thank you very much. I appreciate you all joining me in the Tiger Pit for this case of 2 case Sowbellys. You all stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. Take care.